Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Robert from El Magnifico Games, and today we are going to continue our adventures in the world of Myst. Now, since last week, I have done very little. I have gone back and re-listened to the message that Atros left in the dimensional imager for Catherine to remind myself of its contents, and I have looked through this bookshelf. In total, I found 5 books that haven't been destroyed. One of them was a journal for the Channelwood Age, another for the Stoneship Age, which we've already visited. There was another age which appeared not to be named, which for now I'm calling the Meteor Age, because it seems to be very meteorologically active. There was also a book which contained 300 grid combinations which were all numbered. In fact, I can probably show you that if I can find it. Here we go. So I don't know what that's about, but it's very notable. There was also a book on the Mechanical Age, which we have also already visited. And that's all I've done. I certainly haven't completed any more puzzles or anything like that. Just bringing myself up to date on the lore. So with that said, we could bring a red or blue page back. Hello, the gallant man. It's lovely to see you again. Yes, we could immediately bring back a red or a blue page for those books, but I seem to remember in the Stoneship Age there was a reference to something happening if we activate all the markers on Myst, which I assume is this island. So I don't remember where all of them are, but I think there was about 8 in total, and I assume down means on. So let's try that and see if anything happens. And after we've done that, then we'll go back and... that one's already down. Then we'll go back and deal with the pages. That one's already down. Hope this is a good thing that happens. That one's already down. I think that brings us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we've done so far. Oh, that one, that's already been solved. That one's down. So that's 6. Seven. Well, they all seem to be down now, and I haven't noticed anything remarkable happening. Unless I've missed one. Which is entirely possible. Ah, there we go. I think that's all of them. Nothing obvious appears to have happened. So there's one there, so that brings us to 2. That brings us to 3. That brings us to 4. Five, 6, 7 down there, and 8. So that's certainly all of them. Doesn't seem to have done anything, does it? Well, we're going to have to go back into one of the other ages to pick up the page anyway. Hold on, what's this? I don't remember seeing that before. How did I get there? Huh. Has this just opened up, or did I just miss it before? Goodness me. It's like a giant redwood tree. I probably just missed that before, but... Huh. I have no idea what the significance of that is. Anyway, as I was saying, the most obvious thing to do now is to bring back either a blue or a red page to one of those books and see what happens. Since there seem to be the 2 sons of Atros on the other side, that is Cirrus and Achenar, urging us to bring them the pages, presumably so that we can go to and from there. That being the case, I should probably head back to the Stone Ship Age. Is that the Stone Ship Age? Or is that the Mechanical Age? I think that's the Mechanical Age. Because I seem to remember in the Stone Ship Age, there was the text which talked about what happens if you activate all the markers. That looks a lot more like the Stone Ship Age, doesn't it? Excellent. Right, so we'll grab a page while we're here, but we'll also go back into whichever bedroom it was that had the text. Do we still have power? I think we do. No. That explains that. As for which of the pages to bring back, I seem to recall that one of the 2 sons seemed a bit suspicious because he had a preoccupation with weapons and poisons, and so I was thinking of visiting him second. And I think I concluded, based on what little information we had, that was probably Achenar, and that he was probably the one in the blue book. So we should probably bring the red page back first. Where was I? So, in here. Nope. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's the red page. We'll come back for that in just a second. Wasn't there... I could have sworn there was a way we could cut across. Ah, that's how we do it. And that's how we get back to Myst. Okay. So here we are. Now if we go down here, this is presumably Akonar's room. And he presumably was the one that had the text which talked about what happens if all the markers are activated on Myst. Mark Switch Island. The vault is locked. The island of achieved very instructions are each of the marker turn every one of on position. The as final step turn there to the... Okay, so this opens up... So that tells us that the marker switches are keeping some sort of vault locked, but there is an additional step that must be completed, which we don't know about yet, which is fair enough. If we're lucky, maybe we'll find the other half of that page somewhere. Where was it? And there's a blue page. Right, so I suggest we head back, grab a red page, and assuming I've got it the right way round, we free Cirrus and see what he has to say. I'll tell you what though, I am half tempted to go back and... Oh, that was it, wasn't it? I am half tempted to go back to the mechanical age and see if I missed anything there, but no, let's keep things moving. Bring the red page back and hope for the best. Is that not how we... Hold on, how many degrees was it that was supposed to take us back? 135. So yeah, that should have been right. Why isn't this working? Presumably if I click anything else, it'll just turn off. Yes. That's very strange. I wonder what I'm missing. So, quickly power up again. Was there an additional step to using that machine that I've forgotten? I didn't think there was. Good enough. Although maybe that is it. Maybe the machine doesn't work if it's not very close to full power. Maybe that's why I was clicking the right button but it wasn't doing anything. Okay, let's try now. Hmm. Perhaps there was an additional step. Oh dear, not a brilliant start, is it? Right, that's the telescope that told us which button we had to press. This lets us move the electricity around. Maybe our way out was down there? And perhaps we just have to click the button. Oh yeah, perhaps we click the button to turn the light on down here. That would make sense. And then there's something we can activate down here to go back. That was it. Okay. Just my memory. Okay, we're making progress. Right, now. Red page in the red book. And hopefully this will be Cirrus.
You've returned. Thank you for bringing the red page. You must continue to help. My name is Cirrus. I beg you to find the remaining red pages. You must release them.
Okay, well I know where there's one more red page. I don't know of any additional ones after that. Still, the signal seems stronger this time. Oh, of course, I'm such a fool. That was me wondering which age was which, and as the gallant man was trying to tell me, the book that's hidden inside the giant gear takes you to the mechanical age, and the book that's hidden inside the ship takes you to the stone ship age, of course. So that's Akanar's room, we're hypothesizing. And we're hypothesizing that this must be Cirrus's room. Where was it? There was some way I could open up a hidden passageway in here. There we go. And hopefully there's another red page in here somewhere. There we go. Now I have to make my way out again. Which I seem to remember involves turning the... this little tower around 180 degrees. Now, first we had to unlock the island, the tower, and then we had to rotate it for about 2 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Is that it? No, I think I must have done that wrong. I didn't relock the island, did I? That's what went wrong. Oh, you're absolutely right, the gallant man. I don't need to turn the island round. I could have gone back the way I came. Hold on, let's see what state of rotation the island's in currently. Because I'm not sure if I successfully rotated there or not. But yes, you're right, I have the code now, so I can go back anyway. The code which is still in there. There we go. Sorry about that.
Have returned. Additional page. Free from my prison on this forgotten island of Myst. I see that you are. I am called Sirius. I need all the red pages. I know. Must search and bring 2 more for the red pages.
2 more?
I am released, I promise. Don't touch the blue pages. That is where my for my wicked brother, Acheron. He is a man of distorted mind and senses. He disgusts me. Do not release Acheron. Thirst for destruction is not never ending. Bring the red paper. Beg you please release me from this prison. Promise you will be greatly rewarded.
Well, I'm not exactly doing this for avarice.
Tell me.
I'm a little unnerved, to be honest. I mean, because we don't really know what happened here yet. I don't know if we ever find out. But I wouldn't assume that it must have been Akanar that was destroying the books, or that that of the 2 brothers, he's the one that's necessarily going to be the one capable of causing the most harm. It's just that because of his clear predilection for weapons and poisons, I'm a little cautious about releasing him. But I don't know, Sirius seems pretty shifty as well. Perhaps I should bring those 2 blue pages back and get a stronger connection to Akanar and see what he has to say. hear both sides of the story, as it were, before I jump to conclusions. I mean, to be perfectly honest, because they've both been sealed away, which it appear to have been sealed away, which is a good deal more than that message to Catherine implied. That message to Catherine just seemed to indicate that he was suspicious of his two sons. I do wonder if perhaps there had been some sort of confrontation and they were both deemed to be equally responsible or something. Ugh, Akinar's grisly interests. It is concerning, isn't it?
He returned. He wouldn't return. It took ages to rescue me. I'm Akinar. My brother, I beg you. Be complete.
Let's get him another page. Then perhaps we'll actually be able to make out something useful. Oh, of course. Which way round for this? Right, that's the one we've already been to, isn't it? I don't think the table's going to work until I restore power. Hold on. Work the generator again. Oh no, wait, I did want it on that one, didn't I? Here we go. There we go. And that should have turned the light on. Now we just have to switch the pumps over to pumping out the ship. we go, now we can leave.
Ah, good. Still more blue pages, you father. Bring more. I must have some more. That's all I ask of you. Long. It's been so long since my brother, Cyrus, wrongfully imprisoned me within this book. Stupid schemes. Pretty speech. It's been greed, which is endless. It should be perfectly obvious to you. He's done evil and he has destroyed all but four. Do not bring the red pages to him. You must not let him trick you. He tricked our father. Hideously murdered our father. He'll trick you. He'll murder you. Don't touch the red pages. I beg you to bring the blue pages. To me. Listen, you must obey me. Blue pages are my only hope. You must help me. You must help me.
Unfortunately, that raises a few questions. While I could certainly believe, in principle, the idea that Cyrus had imprisoned Achenar in the Blue Book, and while it is in theory feasible that he could have then killed their father, that would then beg the obvious question of who sealed Cyrus in the Red Book subsequent to this, and why did they not then free Achenar? I mean, it seems like they've deliberately both been imprisoned. Or at the very least, even if one of them had been tricked by the other, that someone at some point made the decision that they should stay there anyway. Let's listen to what Cyrus has to say again.
Have returned. Additional page. Free from my prison on this forgotten island of Myst. I see that you are. I am called Cyrus. I need all the red pages. I know. Must search and bring 2 more of the red pages. I am released. I promise. Don't touch the blue pages. That is where my blood. For my wicked brother, Achenar. He is a man of distorted mind and senses. He disgusts me. Do not release Achenar. Thirst for destruction is not never ending. Bring the red paper. Beg you, please release me from this prison. Promise you will be greatly rewarded.
Okay, that's very notable. So first of all, when Akanar started talking about Cyrus's greed, I immediately thought of all those coins and valuable fabrics and so on, and wines and so on that he had stashed away. Now, on its own, it's not necessarily a sin to have expensive tastes, but it's certainly consistent with the idea that he's consumed by greed. But then notice there that Cyrus tried to bribe us. He told us we'd be richly rewarded. That again suggests that this isn't just expensive tastes, that he is in fact consumed by avarice. On the other hand, these claims about Akanar being obsessed with destruction also seems to be consistent with what we've found of his belongings. So as far as their character assassinations are concerned, they're both equally plausible. It's notable that Cyrus didn't say anything about how he ended up trapped there, whereas Akanar mentioned that Cyrus tricked him. We also don't have a clue what happened to their father, Atros, or Catherine, their mother. See, if I were to assume that everything we've been told so far is true, which may well not be the case, but you know, it could be. What we could be dealing with here is people telling cherry picking the pieces of truths they decide to tell us, as opposed to outright lying to make themselves look favourable. If that's the case, then I'd have to assume that Cyrus tricked Akanar into getting into the Blue Book before destroying his way out. Then he presumably at that point must have killed their father, but then that raises the question, how does Akanar know that? See, Akanar spoke about the fact that Cyrus managed to manipulate their father into believing him. So Cyrus managed to turn their father against Akanar. That's what Akanar said. He said that he was tricked into the book. Didn't say that their father was involved in that trickery, but that he was, and he said the father was murdered. See, it seems very dubious that he would have been tricked into the book after he knew that it's doubtful that Akanar would have been tricked into the book by Cyrus after he knew that Cyrus had murdered their father. Not impossible, but unlikely. And if that were the case, how would he know that their father is dead? Because it seems unlikely that Akanar would have... I keep getting their names the wrong way around. It seems unlikely that Cyrus would have returned to the Blue Book, perhaps put a few pages back, just to gloat over the fact that he had killed their father and then taken them away again. So actually, the only person that said anything which... I don't want to quite go as far as saying contradictory, but is very suspect, is in fact Akanar. That's just worth bearing in mind. Okay, I think that's enough speculating for now. Now I need to figure out what I'm going to do next. What was this thing? I've forgotten what this was. Oh, I take it I never figured it out. Oh, I'm glad you found it interesting. For the record, I don't trust either of them, but if I was absolutely forced to side with one of them right now, I'd probably side with Cirrus just because, as I say, he hasn't said anything which just seems wrong yet. He may have said things that are untrue, but nothing that I could point to and say, well, clearly that doesn't seem likely. Okay. There's this piece of machinery. Okay, that powers the spaceship, it would seem. Which I still don't think we've figured out the precise purpose for. I mean, yes, I get it. It's a spaceship. It's presumably for going to space, but why? What else do we have? And we have this room. And we have this little safe here that we haven't managed to crack. Hold on, let me just very quickly leaf through my notes to see if there's anything that I'd forgotten from last week. So the gears... Oh yeah, so the information we got from the rotating tower on Myst gave us the solution to this little lighthouse. Is this a lighthouse? No, clock tower, sorry. Which helped us uncover the gear, which took us to the mechanical age. And then there were all those dates that we also found inside the rotating tower on Myst, which helped us, which led to us solving, which led to us going to the observatory and solving that. Led to us uncovering the hidden book in the ship, which led us to the stone ship age. So all that stuff is complete. That's been done. We had that clue about turning all the marker switches on, although we only had half a page, so we don't actually know either where the vault is and in what way, and what we have to, what the final stage is, or in fact what's in the vault. We just know that apparently a vault exists. I've read through all the books, at least all the books I could find. As I said at the very start of this stream, I found 5 books that weren't destroyed in the little library section. They talked about the Channelwood Age, the Osmoian Age, which may have contained a settlement called Everdunes, or Everdunes might be another age, it wasn't clear. The stone ship, what I'm calling for now the Meteor Age, because I don't have another name for it. Read about that. There was all those numbered grids, but I don't know what their use, what their function is yet. There was some interesting lore about the mechanical age and the fact that the sky had turned black at some point and some black ships had arrived and so on. But I don't think that's relevant to us right now. So yeah, that's I think the entirety of my notes. So in conclusion, I don't know what's next. Well, I found a clue to what to do next in the stone ship age, didn't I? Because I found that half a note. That note that had been ripped in half. So maybe I should very briefly pop back to the mechanical age and see if there was any clues there. If not, then I'll probably have to start doing a more thorough examination of the island of Myst, or is it the Myst Age? I don't know. To see if there's anything I missed. I reckon if I missed something, it's probably in one of these rooms. Hello, Chicken Hawked. It's lovely to meet you. The gallant man says they call it Myst Island or just Myst, but yeah, it's an age like all the others. Okay. Wait, why is this? I think originally I speculated it was some sort of electric chair, but it doesn't look like it. It actually more looks like a cage which can be electrified, which is slightly odd. Quick look about in here. Down here, wasn't it? All those riches we've been hearing about. Hello, Teshe Rock. If I'm mispronouncing your name, I apologise, but it is nice to meet you. I must say, I'm not seeing anything here that I've missed. Doesn't mean I haven't, but I'm not seeing it. Hello. Aha. Cirrus. Your greed sickens me. Your desire for wealth and plunder is never satisfied. I will instruct my subjects not to pay your new tax, and you know they'll listen to me. Regards, Akanar. Okay, this may be starting to explain where all the people went. It also seems to support the view that these problems with Cirrus haven't been recently invented, that there's some history to this. Yes, it would appear so, although to be honest, the fact that they're both locked in books and one of them blames the other would also suggest there had been some sort of feud. But at very least, it suggests this feud is longer lasting, or has lasted a longer time than perhaps we had previously assumed. So I didn't see anything there that I'd missed. Oh, thank you, Teshe Rock. Do let me know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, because I'm not sure. But, thank you. As I said earlier, I really don't trust either of them at the moment. Just trying to gather information. Okay, I'm reasonably satisfied there's nothing there that I've missed. Not 100% convinced, but reasonably satisfied. Actually, do you know what? Let's have one final look through Akanar's room. Just in case. Just in case there was a little note hidden away, squirreled away like there was in Sirius's. Nah, it doesn't look like it does it? Nah. I don't think so. Could be wrong, don't think so. So let's go back to Myst and see what we can find there. Okie doke, Tushy Rocket is. Okay. So what do we know? We know that there seems to be some sort of power station for the spaceship. Maybe we should go there next, to the power station I mean. Because it doesn't follow that if I were able to figure out how to power the spaceship, which I may not be yet, it may be that there's some extra step it may be that I need some clues. But if I am able to, it doesn't follow that it's going to immediately take off. That would be a bit daft. Perhaps if I can get it some power, I'll be able to open the door, and inside there might be some more information. Oh, hello. How did I end up? Now that's interesting. I didn't realise I could go up here. Keep discovering new places. No, it was funny. Several times when I've gone down this path, I felt like that I thought I saw something moving at the bottom. Don't see it now. Anyway, where was I? Power. So what we got? Switches 1 through 10. Okay. I wonder if it needs a very specific amount of power. Oh, they were butterflies. Oh, that's lovely. But I will write down how much power each button is giving. Because I've got a sneaking suspicion that is going to become relevant at some point. So, button 1 gives 10. Button 2 gives 7. Button 3, 8. Button 4, 16. Button 5 gives 5. 6 gives 1. 7 gives 2. 8 gives 22. 9 gives 19. And 10 gives 9. Double check. I've got that the right way round. Yes, I do. Okay. Let's begin by just turning everything on. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? Uh-oh. I blew something, didn't I? Well, that explains why there's 2 different dials there. I take it the game isn't harsh enough that I now can't complete it. Presumably I have to pull one or more of those levers to reset it. They're presumably acting like a trip switch. How did I get back? There we go. Excellent, I'm not stuck. Oh, Jenny, I think the gallant man means the game's not messed up when he says I'm not stuck. Not as in I'm not having difficulty. Okay. Something I did obviously fixed it. Perhaps the thing that is most disappointing there is the fact that I didn't bother to notice when I gave it too much power. As in, at what point it became too much. So let's turn them on again. And we'll try to identify at what point it becomes too much. Okay, so we can do 41. Can we do 57? We can do 57. We must be getting very close to the limit at this point. Let's go for 67. It can take 67. So therefore, the limit is somewhere between 57 and 66. Another thing it would be interesting to do, if I would stop getting myself lost, is find out if I need to reset both of those or just one. Assuming that's what fixed it before. Both, presumably. So, we're up to 57. Question is, how far can we go? We can go to 58. We can go to 59. 60 is the limit. Okay, let's go back. Let's reset all those power switches. They're not power switches, are they? What am I trying to say? All those power terminals. They're not terminals either, are they? I can't think of the proper word. Power lines. Let's reset those. Then we'll go back, set the power to the highest that it can apparently take, which is 59. And then we'll go over to the spaceship and see if it's changed at all. Breakers, thank you. Yeah, that's working. So oops. I'm a fool. Good thing I discovered on accident this this little area here with that breaker up there, like 15 minutes ago, or else I would have been stuck on this little puzzle for a very long time. Okay, let's try that again. Of course, I'm assuming the order in which I activate these doesn't make any difference. Which, if it's only concerned with the total amount of power, obviously it wouldn't, but I don't know that. Yes! Progress. Ooh. I'm pretty sure I know the solution to this one because I was reading through the books earlier. This I'm a little concerned to just pull willy-nilly though. Oh, what's that? Okay, I don't know the solution to this. Oh, thank you, Teshe Brock. Oh, there's another way to receive the info. I had no idea. Well, it'll be interesting to see if I stumble across that information anyway at some point. I mean, I was just guessing that if there was some voltage which... I was just guessing that if there was an upper limit of voltage, that is, after a certain point it would just stop working, then presumably supplying that voltage, the upper limit, should make the spaceship as fully functional as it's ever going to be. Which may not be the case. It could have been that, you know, above a certain voltage the spaceship stops working, and then at a higher voltage still the breakers go. But fortunately that wasn't the case. Where was I? Yes, in one of the books, in fact, why don't I show everyone? I'm sure everyone that's already played this game before knows exactly what I'm talking about, but for those that are new, in one of these books, there was a little illustration. Question is, can I remember which book it was? I think the answer to that is no. That was it. There's this little keyboard and there's these numbers, and I'm guessing, and it is just a guess, it probably wants me to play it in order from 1 to 5. So it's probably C, then the next C higher, then D sharp, then the A sharp below the first C, and then we finish off on an F. Wait, was that the right order? I think I may have just said it in the wrong order. That was the wrong order, because F is the fourth one. And we finish on the A sharp below the initial C. So, where am I going? I want to go to the spaceship, don't I? So, I'm guessing that's a solution here. Okay, so we start with a C. Then we go to the next C above. Then we go to the D sharp, which is above that. Then we go to the F, which is here. And then we go down to the A sharp. Hello, Ziggity. It's nice to meet you. That didn't seem to do a whole lot, unfortunately. I get it. So those notes I have to enter onto these dials, and it's only got the keyboard here to help me recognise the notes, because the developers correctly realised that I don't have perfect pitch, and I'm not going to be able to identify the correct position on the dial just from the sound. Da, 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 da. Right, that's what I'm looking for. Goodness me, this is going to be hard. Pretty sure that's the same. Yep, I think that's the same. Da, 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 da. Don't put a recording of my voice into any pitch recognition software. I'm probably out by octaves. I think that's right. I wish there was a way to get it to play the note without risking accidentally moving it. That's the same. Good. What one do we want next? We want the D sharp. It's a D sharp above the C, isn't it? Oops. Wait. That's... That's the same. F. I want the F now. Which is here, isn't it? No, here. Pretty sure that's the same. And finally, it's the A sharp, isn't it? Which is here. This must have been a hard game for the tone deaf. Now this puts me in a slightly awkward position, because I would like to verify that all of these are correct a second time, but the problem is, as I noted before, there's a danger that I'll nudge them up or down when I do so. But on the other hand, I don't know what it's going to do if I activate this and the combination's wrong. It would be a shame if it flew me into the sun. Perhaps a save is in order. Oh well, bit of faith. Is this actually a book I can use? Yes, it is. Goodness me. And I notice this has no dials. The screen is showing a flyby of the age which I'm travelling to. There's a lot of water here. I believe that narrows it down. This can't be the meteor. And what I'm calling the meteor age, it probably has a different name, but I don't think I've read its actual name yet. So, due to all the water here, I don't think it's that. They did say there was a big lake, but this doesn't just look like a big lake. And it obviously isn't the stone ship age, because we've been there already. I mean, that might imply this could be the channel wood age, except where's the wood? Oh well, let's keep exploring. Hello, what do we have here? Actually, this, I suppose this could be the Osmoian age, I think it was, because I don't think I've ever had a physical description of that age. I've just heard about the people that lived there. What's the worst that could happen? Goodness me, there's a lot here, isn't there? Maybe I don't want to just keep activating these willy-nilly. Not until I at least have some idea what they do. Oh my. Hello? Where is this gonna take us? Oh, I like that attention to detail, that even when I'm facing away, they have bothered to do two renders and taken into account where the light can pass through. That's nice. That seemed... Oh, okay, this has taken us to a different little island. I was wondering what the point was. Hello. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Interesting. So what happens if I turn those... I've noticed that the symbols on that camera system seem to be the same symbols that we found on these little plates. So if I activate that, for example, how does it change? It doesn't, discernibly. How curious. Wait a minute. That's a big fissure in the earth, isn't it? So this is presumably the meteor age then. And this is the little hill with the... This is the must be the little green hill he talked about. In the book. Okay, more of these are working now. Wait, are they working or is it just remembered? It's just remembered, hasn't it? Okay. Okay, that's notable. That suggests that I'm supposed to input things here. Input angles. For some reason. Okay, let's go back a bit. Wait, what was that? This... Some sort of broken clockwork contraption. Okay. I'm back up here. Nope, that's not where I wanted to be. How do I get back to the start? Is it this way? Oh my. Yeah, I think this must be what I'm calling for now the meteor age. And here's the green hill. Hello. A blue page. Well, if I had a way back, that would be very useful. Ah, this takes us back to the start. Is there anything I missed in here? This won't even open. Oh dear. Okay. Guess I need to solve a few puzzles first. Okie doke. So some sort of audio puzzle. Still haven't figured out what turning those lights on is achieving. Right, I'm going to write this down because this gives us ordering of the different places. I don't yet know what use that is. But it might help us solve some sort of combination later on. Teshe Rock says, back in the day I hated this age. Oh dear, I hope that's not a bad omen. I hope something terrible isn't about to happen to me, like a meteor strike. Maybe point the camera in the direction of the symbols? Potentially. Oh, it's giving me the sounds, is it? But I can only imagine. Those are the same sounds I'd hear if I went there. Oh, that's useful. It looks like each of these will only play the sound if the symbol I've selected corresponds to... Okay, so I can turn the camera around and I can point it at various objects in the landscape, but the point is it only plays a sound if the thing I'm looking at corresponds to the symbol I've selected, I think. So that then allows me to associate a location with a sound. Maybe that wouldn't work if I hadn't turned the symbols on. That's interesting. It looks like a geyser, but there doesn't seem to be anything of that sort up there. Oh, that's a clock. Okay. So let's give a name to each of these sounds. We've got, what are we calling this one? Stream. We have fire. We have clock. What is it? It sounds like a wind instrument. We'll call them wood pipes for now, but I may be off on... I may be wrong about that. And we have wind. Okay, and that's presumably the combination to the door. Am I going to be able to find it again? Yes. So first we want stream. Next we want fire. Now we want clock. Now we want what I was calling wood pipes. What's the last? Wind. Oh, that's it, isn't it? No? Maybe the windy sound is what it plays when I've got it in the wrong position? Don't seem like it. Oh, is that the correct order? Okay, that suggests I think it's what I'm calling wood pipes, stream, wind, fire, clock. Okay. That makes sense, because then that explains why that little summation button needs to be there. That's what it's, that's the information it's giving me. Right, let's try that a second time. So now we're saying it's wood pipes first. Then it should be stream. Then it should be no, it should be wind. Then it should be fire. And finally clock. Oh, there it is. Yes! More progress. What's going on here? Forward, backward. Presumably that lets us out again. Goodness. Where have I just sent myself to? Oh. S. SE. Okay, so these are directions of the compass, and there must be 8 of them. Right. What does forwards do? Takes me forwards, that makes sense. I should probably write down the directions I'm travelling in, so I don't get lost. This is a joy, is it? So west is a possible direction. Forwards. Alright, what do we have? I'm drawing a map, incidentally. We can go north. Of course we can go east, because that's where we just came from. Of course, I'm assuming we can't go in the directions with what looks like doors with red symbols above them. Forwards. Looks like I can go north again. What other directions? East. Oops. I drew that in the wrong place, I think. Yes, I did. What's odd about that is that we couldn't get to that location by going north previously, even though logically we should have been able to. That is if we went east. That wiggled a bit. Which may have put my map off. The path, I mean. Okay, this is just one big dead end. Okay, so I could keep going east. Naturally, I could go west since that's where I came from. Or I could go north. Again, that's interesting. Because it should have been possible to get to that location going east from where we found the dead end before, but it wasn't. Which is interesting. Okay, let's try east. Ding? What does ding mean? So we could go south from here. Naturally, we could go west, because that's where we came from. Or we could go northeast. Interesting. I'm going to briefly go back west and explore the other direction. The direction we didn't go in. South is the direction we came from. Okay, this is a dead end. That's actually what I was hoping for, because that makes things a lot simpler for us. I also want to see if when I go east again, whether we're going to get that ding again. Yep. So, don't know what that's about. Let's try northeast. Some sort of boop noise. And we can go northeast from... Wait. North from here, I should say. We can go southeast. That isn't the direction we came from, but I think we got turned around on the path as we were coming up here, so I think that does actually go back. Yes, and as north is our only direction, that must be the case. Our only other direction. No sound this time. That is, of course, the way we came from. Okay, so this is a dead end. Shame I don't have a straightforward way of showing you the map I'm drawing, because this is actually a lot simpler than it may look. Right, this should take us back to the area where it goes ting. Makes a ting noise. That's the sound I was thinking of. I need to come up with better names for them though. South. This is the one place I don't think we've gone yet. I think we've chased up all other dead ends. That sounds like another one of those boopy noises we heard before when we were north of here. Okay, so we can go east or south of here. South it is, I guess. I don't know what that was. We can go west of here. North would take us back where we came from. And we can go southeast. Okay, let's go back north and explore the other direction we didn't before. Go north and then east. And then we'll come back down here to explore again shortly. We had two noises playing that time. And we can go southwest. West should take us back the way we were before. Unfortunately, my map's getting quite crowded at this point. The distance between rooms clearly isn't constant, because otherwise there would be a lot more loops. We like going southwest from there should have brought us back to a room we have already visited, but it doesn't. Okay, this is a dead end. So, back we go. Then it's west, then it's south, and then we can explore the few other places we haven't been yet. Okay, we haven't been west of here. And we haven't been southeast. Incidentally, this too should... Going west from here should in theory take us back to the starting room, but clearly it doesn't. Because I don't think there are any other exits from the starting room. So again, the distance between the rooms clearly isn't constant. Either that or the winding of the path makes a difference. So we can go southwest from here. Right, north should take us back the way we came from, even though we left going southwest, I think. Because we got the path turned us around a bit. Okay, let's try southwest. we can go west from here apparently. Northeast should take us back the way we came. We can also go east. And we can go south. Right, that being the case, because there's 3 different directions, new directions we could travel in, I'm going to backtrack a bit and try one of the places that we passed earlier on but didn't explore. So the room we're about to end up in, we haven't been southeast of yet. I must say, this puzzle does seem a little tedious. Admittedly, I haven't solved it yet, so it may be a bit premature for me to say that it's bad. There may be something ingenious about it that I don't yet know, but it does seem tedious. Okay, we can go southwest from here. And we can go northwest. That would be taking us back the way we came, I think. And we can go north. Unfortunately, I didn't notice if we got turned around on the path, so I'm not sure whether it's north or northwest takes us back. I should have made a note of what direction we started in. Anything in the book about it, you say? There may well have been, but I can't go back to check. Okay, if this does take us back, then I know what sound it's supposed to make. Yes, that has taken us back. I bet that's why the developers put all those noises in. I bet it's to make each of the rooms more distinctive, so you're less likely to get lost, like I nearly did there. Let's try north from here, I suppose. Okay, this is another dead end. So, in the room we're about to end up in, we haven't gone southwest yet. And then there's another room elsewhere in this maze, where there's 3 exits we haven't taken. Oops, I wanted that, didn't I? Oops. Another dead end. Which is fantastic. I love dead ends because that means that there's less to explore. We've narrowed it down. So, in the room we're about to end up in, we want to go northwest, then west, then southwest, I think. So it's west from here, isn't it? No? In which case, I must be forgetting how far I've come. So it's southwest from here. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so we have exits to our northeast, which takes us back, as well as to our east, west, and south. And none of those other 3 exits have we tried yet. So let's begin with east, shall we? For no particular reason. This is looking a lot like a blessed dead end. And it is. Wonderful. So that narrows it down to 2 branches we haven't taken yet. There's south and there's west. This is looking a lot like another dead end. And it is wonderful. So we know it must be west of the location we just were. I say it, I don't even know what we're looking for. I assume we're gonna wind up at some other location. That we'll be able to get out. Well, we'll be able to get out and walk around, but I don't know that. So we can go northwest from here. East takes us back. And we can go south. And we can go southwest. I didn't mean to do that. Never mind. That'll take us back the way we went. Oh well, let's find out what's west of here. Oh, and there's south. Okay, if there's 2 directions we can go, then I'll probably backtrack. 2 new directions we can go, and then I'll probably backtrack and check whether the others were in fact dead ends. So we haven't gone northwest from here. Just want to double check that west doesn't go anywhere from here. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. We can go northeast from here. That should take us back. Wait, hold on. What are our exits from here? There's west. And northeast. And southeast. Okay, that makes sense. So southeast should take us back. So currently we found 2 branches which then split again, so there's at least 4 rooms. Well, there's 5 rooms we haven't been to yet that we know of. And one of them's the one we're about to go to. We haven't been down this way before. So we could keep going south. Oops, I didn't even mean to do that. Okay. Guess we're going south. So that must be the way back, which means we got turned around a bit. Okay, wonderful, it's a dead end. What's the betting? I'll get back to Myst Island and look in the book and find out there was a map of this whole cave system. Okay, are there any other exits from here? Other than the 2 we've been down? No. Wonderful. So that means we can mark off that whole area as a dead end. So now there's only 4 rooms left that we know of that we haven't explored yet. So let's try... southeast from here. Sorry, southwest. There's 2 from the room we're about to enter, we can go south and we can go west, and then we've not gone either of those ways yet. Good, this is another dead end. So that narrows it down to 3 rooms we know of but haven't entered yet. So, from the room we're returning to, we haven't been west yet. Wonderful, yet another dead end. Therefore, this whole branch can be dismissed as a dead end. So, where is it from here? It's northeast, isn't it? And then I believe it's northwest. And now we should be in a room where where there are 2 other exits that we haven't taken yet. One to the northwest and one just to west. Oh. Clearly not. Perhaps I marked that on the map wrong. Perhaps I meant northeast. I do hope I'm in the right place and I haven't just got myself lost. That'll take us back. No, there's another direction from here. Why? Why couldn't this be a dead end? There's 2 more directions. Alright, let's backtrack and go west. This one also has additional exits. And of course, it has multiple. Mercifully, it's a dead end. So this is one of 3 rooms we know about but haven't been to yet. It too is a dead end. So that means we can mark this whole branch as a dead end. Okay, so we need to go east from here to backtrack. Then from here it should be northeast. Wait, is that right? Yes, that's right. And now there are 2 rooms remaining that we know about but haven't been to. One is to the north and one is to the northwest. We've been turned around, haven't we? Right, so there's an exit to the southeast. The exit to the west should take us back. Okay, let's see what's to the southeast. This is odd. I hope the game hasn't crashed. Nope, we seem to have arrived somewhere. I take it trying to go forward from here will not be successful. Okay, I'm going to assume that this is where we were trying to get to, and that the other direction we never went in was just another dead end. Oh dear, what an ordeal that was. Oh, and this takes us back. But I didn't grab a page. Oh, which means I'm probably going to have to do that again. Admittedly, I won't, admittedly I won't have to solve it again. Hmm. must say, none of the books obviously seem to provide a solution to that. Oh well. What are we doing? I suppose the only thing we can do to progress is... Actually, let's save again at this point. Let's go back, check for things we may have missed. I know there's a blue page here, there may be other pages. And then I guess we'll have to do it again, except we'll know the route this time, so it'll be a lot easier. Right, I have a blue page. If there's another red page here, I don't know where it is. Right. Fortunately, it shouldn't take anywhere near as long this time. So it's north. Then west. Then it's north again. Then it should be east. Then it should be east again. Then it should be south. Then south again. Then it should be west. Then it should be southwest. Then it should be west. Then northwest. Then northeast. And then from there it should be north and then southeast, I believe. But this is actually where we get to the final branch that I never took. And while I loathe the idea of exploring these caves any more than I absolutely have to, strictly speaking, I don't know that there isn't a red page up this way. So I really should have a look. Of course. Wait, what direction were we facing? Okay, we were facing northwest, which is the direction we came from. Sometimes the paths seem to turn us around for some reason, but this isn't one of those cases. Or we could go west from here. Okay. Interesting. Hopefully this won't take long. I'm hoping both these directions will be immediate dead ends. be a real nuisance if the developers send me off on a wild goose chase here. Good, this is a dead end. So we'll quickly check west of our current destination, and assuming that leads to nothing, we'll go back and exit as before. Fingers crossed this is either a red page room or a dead end. Yep, this is a dead end. Bit of a disappointment in a way, but best to be thorough. So as I was saying before, it should be, because the room we're about to end up in is the room we were in before, when I said, hang on a minute, let's quickly check the one direction we didn't go before. So this room is actually on the route to the end. It should be north from here, and then southeast, I believe. And the way the game's acting, as though it doesn't have any cinematic to play, is exactly what happened before, so this is presumably the right way. So, for future reference, for those that just want to know the solution, once you get into the caverns, it's north, then west, then north, then east, then south, then west, then southwest, then west, then northwest, then northeast, then north, then southeast. Right, let's get Akanar another page.
Oh, my friend. Bring in the blue pages. I see. Convinced the Cirrus is guilty. Pray, do not release him. He will destroy me, just as he did. Innocent bystander. I've been wrongfully tricked into imprisonment. innocent. You have observed his unbridled lust for riches. In the 4 remaining worlds, gruesome plot. It was almost perfect. Final blow to the father. You tricked him into believing that it was I who was the murderer. I didn't murder father. Bring me the remaining. Just please. A liar. All in a liar. Must not be free. Or they will... remaining blue pages from the last age of Myst. I must be free. You must free me. I cannot bear it here for eternity. Free me.
That was strange. He said that he tricked father into believing I was the murderer, but I didn't murder father. Something odd going on there. No, Tushy Rock, unfortunately I don't have all the pages. I've only managed to acquire one more page, which is a blue page, from the age you get to via the spaceship. Ah, so there is a red page in that age. I wasn't sure. I will go back and look. Fortunately, now I have the solution to the caverns puzzle. It won't take me too long to get back to Myst. Wait, what was that? Oh, that's just a patch of red. That's not a page. So one of the pages was there. The red page. There we go. Okay, so back to the caverns for one final time. After that, I don't want to see them again. Bit extreme, I know. Okay. One last time. North. West. North. East. East again. South. South again. West. Southwest. West. Northwest. Northeast. North. And finally, southeast. there we go. Another red page for Cirrus.
With each page I can see more clearly. Soon, free from this horrible prison, this book. You must visit the one remaining age you have not. Confident that my brother Akana is demented. He is guilty. He took advantage of the freedom our father had given us. Akana began to I ask you again. Do not retrieve the blue pages. He will destroy both myself and you, just as he destroyed the other pages of Myst. Never will escape. You must simply bring the red story that I your wisdom. You will see that I am innocent and he is guilty. This forgotten island long ago. I will owe you my life, and you will be greatly rewarded.
Yeah, another attempt at bribery there. Right, so there's one more Age of Mist then that... Or one more age, rather, I should say, that I haven't been to yet. Where might that be? We know that that room is how we power the spaceship. So perhaps it's connected here somehow? That looks like the big redwood we saw outside. I don't intend to do much more tonight, incidentally, but I'm just considering what options remain. How did I turn that? Ah, I see. Doesn't seem to be doing anything, though. Yeah, that doesn't seem to have had any that doesn't appear to have had any discernible effect. Oh well, mistress for tomorrow, I suppose. So, save the game there. And I believe we have a new follower to add to the thank you. The thank you message. There we go. So, thank you to everyone that came to my stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be streaming again tomorrow from 4 o'clock British Summer Time. I'll be continuing with Myst, I should say. I will also be streaming on Monday, in which I will either be continuing with Myst if there's any more to do, or I'll be starting another game. Wednesday will be my usual poetry, prose, and riddle stream. Then background Friday will be another game. So probably whatever I play after Myst. So yeah, once again, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Good night.